Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we embark on a captivating journey to explore the tragic tale of the Titanic, one of the most iconic ships in history. Construction and design. The construction of the Titanic began on March 31, 1909, at the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The ship was part of a trio of luxury liners commissioned by the White Star Line, along with the Olympic and Britannic. Designed to be the largest and most luxurious ship of its time, the Titanic's construction process was a remarkable feat of engineering and craftsmanship. The Titanic was an impressive vessel, measuring about 882 feet 9 inches, 269.1 meters, in length and 92 feet 6 inches, 28.2 meters, at its widest point. It had a gross tonnage of approximately 46,328 tons. The ship's sheer size and grandeur were intended to make a statement of dominance in the transatlantic travel industry. To ensure the ship's safety and stability, several innovative structural features were incorporated into its design. Double-bottomed hull. The Titanic featured a double-bottomed hull, meaning it had two layers of watertight compartments at the bottom. This design was intended to enhance the ship's buoyancy and provide an extra layer of protection against potential leaks or damage. Watertight compartments. The Titanic was divided into 16 major watertight compartments, separated by bulkheads. These compartments were designed to be sealed off in the event of a breach, limiting the flooding to the affected area and allowing the ship to remain afloat even with multiple compartments flooded. Steel riveting. The Titanic's hull was held together by approximately 3 million steel rivets. The riveting process was a time-consuming task performed by skilled workers who manually hammered the rivets into place. This method was considered state-of-the-art at the time. The Titanic was renowned for its luxurious interiors, designed to cater to the needs and desires of its wealthy passengers. The ship's opulent features included first-class accommodations. The first-class areas of the ship were decorated in an extravagant style, resembling luxurious hotels of the era. First-class passengers enjoyed spacious cabins, lavish dining rooms, a grand staircase, a gymnasium, a swimming pool, a squash court, and various other amenities. Second-class and third-class areas. While not as extravagant as the first-class areas, the second-class and third-class accommodations still offered relative comfort and amenities. The second-class accommodations were akin to good hotel standards, while the third-class areas provided basic but functional spaces for the majority of the passengers. Propulsion and technology. The Titanic was equipped with advanced propulsion systems and cutting-edge technologies for its time. Triple-screw propellers. The ship was powered by 3 propellers driven by steam engines. 2 of these propellers were located at the rear, and the third, known as the central or middle propeller, was positioned in the centerline of the ship. Coal-fired steam engines. The Titanic's engines were fueled by coal, which was stored in massive bunkers within the ship. The coal was used to generate steam that powered the engines, allowing the ship to travel at a maximum speed of around 23 knots, 26.5 miles per hour. Electric lighting and communication. The Titanic was one of the first ships to feature a fully electric lighting system, providing illumination throughout the ship. It also boasted the Marconi wireless telegraph system, enabling communication between the ship and other vessels or land-based stations. The construction of the Titanic took approximately 3 years to complete, involving thousands of workers and immense resources. Its design incorporated several innovative features aimed at providing safety, luxury, and speed. However, as we will explore later, even with these advanced features, the ship proved vulnerable to the forces of nature on that fateful night in April 1912. The Titanic's maiden voyage was highly anticipated, as it represented the pinnacle of luxury travel and technological advancement. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, en route to New York City. The voyage would be its first and, tragically, its last. Departure and itinerary. The Titanic departed from Southampton, making stops at Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, now Cove, Ireland, to pick up additional passengers. After these brief stops, the ship set its course across the Atlantic, aiming to reach its final destination in New York City. Classes of passengers. The Titanic catered to passengers from various social classes, offering distinct levels of luxury and accommodation. First class. The first-class passengers were predominantly wealthy individuals, including businessmen, industrialists, and prominent figures. They enjoyed the finest accommodations and access to exclusive amenities such as spacious cabins, private promenades, elegant dining rooms, and luxurious lounges. Second class. The second-class passengers consisted of professionals, teachers, and middle-class families seeking a more affordable but comfortable travel experience. They had access to well-appointed cabins, dining saloons, and common areas. Third class. The third-class passengers, also known as steerage passengers, were primarily immigrants seeking a new life in America. They occupied shared dormitory-style cabins and had access to communal dining areas, public spaces, and recreational facilities. Prominent passengers. The Titanic's passenger list included several notable individuals who would become forever linked to the ship's tragic fate. John Jacob Astor IV. A wealthy businessman and real estate mogul, Astor was one of the wealthiest individuals on board. He did not survive the disaster. Benjamin Guggenheim. A member of the wealthy Guggenheim family, Benjamin Guggenheim tragically perished during the sinking. He is famously remembered for stating, "We've dressed up in our best and are prepared to go down like gentlemen." Molly Brown. Margaret Brown, famously known as Molly Brown, was a socialite and philanthropist. She survived the sinking and became known for her efforts in organizing the ship's lifeboats and supporting survivors. Immigrants and families. The Titanic's third-class passengers included numerous families and immigrants from various countries, such as Ireland, Italy, Sweden, and Norway. Many of them sought a better life in America, with hopes of finding employment and opportunities. These passengers, unfortunately, faced more challenges during the evacuation due to their location on the ship. Crew members. The Titanic had a crew of approximately 900 individuals responsible for operating the ship and attending to the passengers' needs. This included officers, engineers, stewards, chefs, musicians, and more. The crew members played a vital role in maintaining the ship's operations and ensuring the comfort and safety of the passengers. The mix of passengers aboard the Titanic represented a microcosm of society at the time, encompassing individuals from various social backgrounds and nationalities. The ship aimed to provide a luxurious travel experience for all, albeit with distinct differences between the classes. Unfortunately, the tragic events that unfolded during the voyage would forever change the lives of those on board and capture the world's attention. To know more in detail about Titanic, subscribe to our channel to watch part 2 of this video.